Hey guys, how's it going? I'm going to be bringing you guys a Naruto deck profile today of BR Flip. This is my variant of it. Me and my wife, we do play off of an old ban list, I guess you would say, or our own ban list, so sometimes it's not going to be exactly what is going on with Untap. But I feel like this deck is still solid and it's not too overpowered like this. So here we go, let's jump right in. Start off with my turn zeros. I have 3 Choji Akamichi. I'm not going to go over what they do. I feel like you guys should probably, know what they do by now if you're looking into building specific variants of decks. Play 3 of the Shiho, just the full art version of the one that does the top of the deck stuff. 2 Neji Hyuga. And then I'm gonna play one of each different Shikamaru's. They do different things and they help me in different ways. There's one of them. I only had one of each, just to be honest with you guys. To be honest, I would play 2 of these instead of this one. But this one works for me right now as well. It's still pretty good. Go right into turn 1s. The bread and butter of the deck. Without this card going off, you have problems. Hanabi Hyuga, 3 of, turn 1. It's a necessity. If you're not playing it in BR Flip, you're doing something wrong. If you're not playing it in any Earth deck, pretty much, you're doing something wrong. Alright, and then these ones, the Ino, 2 Inos. Very specific to BR deck. BR Flip. Really good. And then for turn 2s, I play 2 Tintins. Also specific to BR Flip. Still turn 2s. 2 Hanada Hyugas. On to turn 3s. 2 Zetsus. 1 KO Hyuga. It's really good, specifically for BR Flip as well. Awesome. Turn 4s. Neji Hyuga. And 2 Yamatos. And that's it for turn 4s. On the turn 5s, 1 Dadara. And 1 Asuma. Those are my only turn 5s. Both do BR things. Very specific to the deck. And then my tech, I just prefer this one just because if jutsus are bothering me, if things are bothering me, and it's a big support, it definitely helps a lot. Having that extra tree attribute, it comes in handy too, super clutch. Alright, on to jutsus. I'm going to go kind of fast here. The deck does play a lot of jutsus, they're all earth. Other than one, which is the limited one, Fear by Genjutsu. I do still play with it limited to 1 just because at 3, that's just ridiculous. Or even 2 would be ridiculous. Detonating Kunai, I just play it as a 1 of. Wood Style Great Forest Jutsu, that's where the Earth attribute comes into play. The Yamatos plus the first Hokage, ridiculous. Just play it as 1. Also, this comes into play as well with the tree attribute, the Hokage style Elder Jutsu. I really like it just in case I get in tight spots and have to mental power battle or remove something. It comes in handy. If you don't know what this card does, I would look into it, especially if you're just messing around with like playing Yamatos and First Hokages, because this could be really sacky. Play 2, 8 trigrams rotation. Everybody knows what that does. Super good Earth card, keeps you protected. One of my other favorites, just so I can barely beat over things and then protect things. I like that. And then I do play that one Asuma, and people aren't expecting that, so really funny when that goes off. And then I play 2 Forbidden Teams. The deck's, you know, based around those 3 ninjas. There's plenty of them in there. I can definitely do, you know, whatever I want with this card, so whenever I want. Awesome card. On the missions, the one-ofs, the next target, I might play this to 2, just because sometimes training in the Moonlight doesn't come in that handy for me, and sometimes I would side training in the Moonlight out for the next target, just because most of the time I'm going to be wanting to rip the problematic cards that this card's just going to prevent anyway. So this is a for sure prevention, where this is like a maybe get rid of something that could hurt me, and then, you know, mostly I'm going to be using it to plus, which I plus so hard off all the BR things, I don't really need to do that. So I might change that. Bread and butters of the deck. You're definitely going to want the Sheltering from the Shifting Sands. 2, sometimes people play 3. 3 is a little cloggy. It's a turn 4. I don't want it until late game. Most of the time I'm pitching them for cost if I have 3. Then Kakuzu's abilities, also super great. Just 2 ofs. And then we'll be doing the last 3 ofs of the missions. The 3 student senseis, definitely have to in the deck, and 3 Team Asuma, definitely a have to in the deck. These go really well together. These with Hanabi, you're making tons of awesome things happen. Then you add a Shiho into the mix, and just it's awesome. It's wonderful things. Alright, and last but not least, we'll go into, I only have 5 cards in my reinforcement right now, just because I have a stack of reinforcement cards. I could just throw some other stuff in here, but I'm not playing in tournaments nowadays, so it doesn't matter. 2 Inoshiko Chos, 1 Shikamaru and Asuma, 1 Neji and Hinata, and 1 Choji and Shikamaru. There's probably some other ones I'm forgetting, some other ones I could play in here that are, you know, different mixtures of these ninjas. But I like these ones, and I just had them laying around. So, all right, guys, that's my version of BR Flip. Thanks for watching. Peace out.